Hi, welcome back. I am just going to upload this video because I actually got a comment on my 2-month update. If you haven't watched it, I'll put a link up. And I watched the 2-month update video back, and I guess I never realised at the time. I filmed the video in October, and I guess I never realised at the time that I was kind of really going through it in terms of homesickness. I think I started to convince myself that everything was like really great, but yeah, I was really homesick, and I just think I'm in such a different headspace now that I would hate to think that anybody would watch that video and be like deterred in any way to think about coming to Korea or to becoming an expat in general. And I don't know, I'm just feeling like really positive because it's the new year and I'm just like really excited about life. So I thought, well, I'm feeling like this and I have been feeling like this for quite some time now, which if you've watched any of my past videos and know anything about the kind of mental health journey that I've been on over the last 5 years, this is probably the best I've felt in my whole adult life. And the fact that I've done it while being away from everything that's normal to me is like I'm really proud of myself, to be quite frank with you. I don't know what the hell's going on here. I'm having an allergic reaction. Anyway, if I keep looking at the camera, then you know what I'm looking at. So yeah, so kind of preface, so it's the new year. This was my first kind of holiday season ever without my family, which was difficult, but honestly, and I don't want to sound like really cheesy when I say this, but like I really do have a family here now. I have made, I want to say like 5 or 6 super close friends, and then there's probably a group of like 25 of us who were all really close, and like we spend every weekend with each other. But yeah, especially like my small tight-knit group of friends, they just made it feel just like I was at home with my friends from home. We all spent Christmas Eve together, Christmas Day together, New Year's Eve together, New Year's Day together. We spent every weekend together, either whether it be like going out or we go for walks. So if one of my friends has a dog, we go for drives. It's just like, it just feels like my life is so normalised here now. So for a kind of time frame, if you're not caught up or you're like, this is the first time you've ever watched one of my videos, I have been in Korea for almost 5 months, and like the fact that that's even a real sentence that just came out of my mouth blows my mind. Like over 4.5 months I've been here. I'm going to Thailand next week, which is like, not gonna lie to you, half the reason I made this video, because I know I've been talking about it for months. I want to make this video on splitting up my money, like wages. Teachers in South Korea generally earn between 2 and 3 million won, depending on like experience, depending on the size of the hagwon or academy or school. And I've kind of asked a few of my friends, and then just like really my personal experience, I just thought it would be really helpful to kind of tell people who were thinking about it as a prospective job, really what like the cost of living is and what like kind of disposable income is after you actually spend all the money. So if that's something that anybody would be interested in, let me know. If not, then I'll just stick to travel stuff then, I guess, and like blogging things and stuff like that. So yeah, so next week I am going to Thailand. I'm flying next Saturday. There's a 2-hour time difference between Korea and Thailand, so I'm 2 hours ahead of them. So I'm flying from Seoul, well, Incheon technically, but really it's one of the airports that serves Seoul, down to Bangkok. 7-hour flight. Arrive 3 o'clock-ish Bangkok time, and then I'm going to go check in, and then my beautiful goddess of a mother is flying from New York to come and meet me, and I don't think I've ever been, of all the trips I've went on, all the places, I have never been this excited for a holiday in my entire life. I've not seen my mum since I left those 4.5 months ago, almost 5 months ago, and I miss her so, and I just can't. It'll have been 5 months basically to the day from when I last seen her to when I'm going to see her. Yeah, basically 5 months up to the day, and I am so excited. So we're going to Bangkok. I've been to Thailand a few times now, but my mum's never been to Asia, which makes me like all the more excited because I can't wait to see it like through her eyes and just have her taste the food and like see the architecture and just meet the like I'm so excited. I just feel like a little kid. I'm so excited. So we're going to Bangkok for a few days and we're going up to Chiang Mai. My mum's like me, super fair, isn't like the biggest sun worshipper in the world, so I thought Chiang Mai, instead of going down to the islands, I thought Chiang Mai would be like a lot more zen and we can really relax and enjoy each other. And then we're going back to Bangkok. She's staying in Bangkok for one more night and then she has to fly home, unfortunately, and I'll stay in Bangkok by myself for 2 more days. So I'm going to be vlogging the whole thing. Sorry mum, this is you just learning, but yeah. I'm flying down with Thai AirAsia X. Now I've flown AirAsia a few times but never Thai AirAsia X, so I'm going to do like vlog the whole journey, give you my opinion, stuff like that. I have to start packing, so I'll just like start vlogging from the beginning. So that's kind of what's going on in the next week, but just a kind of update on things that have changed since the last time I talked to you. Apartment's finally finished, finally, which makes me, I'm really glad I done it, because now out of like me and all my friends, I'm the one that lives closest to the downtown area. So my house has kind of become like the hub, either to come home to at night time or to come get ready at before. Like we all got ready here for Christmas. Everyone stayed with me on Christmas Eve. I'm really glad I put all the effort in when I was kind of feeling a bit lonelier and a bit more down, because all that time is really paid off, and now I'm happy that I have a home that I feel comfortable like having all my friends over. Yeah, it just makes me really, really happy. Work, after the first 2 months, I want to say I settled down really easily currently. So I work for Cheongdam, so all Cheongdam levels I believe, whether you be like teaching actual Cheongdam, which is like high school level, or April, I teach like middle school and elementary school level kids. We're doing summer intensive camps, so we're working 5 10-hour days every day for 3 weeks straight. So I'm currently in the second Tuesday of the camp. I'm absolutely exhausted. I've been sleeping for like 12 hours every night, because normally when I'm teaching, you get 2 hours before, you teach for 4.5-ish hours, 4 hours, and then you get 2 hours after. So you're only really teaching for half the time. And then when you're teaching those classes, you can be a lot more relaxed. Like you don't have to be kind of running around, but for the camp, you have to be super, super energetic. And I mean, the kids' parents are paying an absolute fortune. Like no one's ever said that to me, but I personally feel like a responsibility to make sure that these kids have like the best time of their lives. So, and the classes I've been given are, I have a pop song class every day, one at a super low level and one at a super high level. So we're like singing, and the little kids, they want you to be up and dance, and you like spin them out, like it's just wild. And I'm exhausted because you just don't have a break. You're teaching 7 hours straight, and in the mornings you're running around like a headless chicken trying to entertain children, and you're just like a puppeteer basically. It's fun, like I love, like it really is fun, but yeah, it's exhausting. So I'm really glad that at the end of these 3 weeks of camp is my vacation. My boss was an absolute angel. I was supposed to be working the Monday the 20th, but I managed to get it off from work, so I can take my vacation from next Friday. Other than that, I feel like everything's kind of pretty much the same. I really, just in these last few months, whether it be people I live in the building with, people are friends with outside of work, outside of the building, people that I work with, I feel like we're all really starting to form really solid bonds, and it feels so much more like home now than it ever did before, which just makes me really happy, and it makes it so much easier to live here when you have such a like solid group of people around you. I've said it before and I'll say it again, the expat community in Daegu is amazing. It's a relatively small city compared to Seoul. I think there's like 3 or 4 million people here, and the expat community is super small but super, super tight, and I'm just so happy I moved here. I'm so happy I made the decision to come here, and I am categorically not coming home next year. I'm staying at least 2 years, and I'll see how I feel after those 2 years, but I'm definitely staying for at least 2 years, because I feel like I'm finally just starting to get my foot in. I'm going to be asked about renewing my contract in just 3 months, 4 months, and I feel like I haven't even got started yet. Because I went to, as you know, I went to Tokyo. I'll put another link up here. I went to Tokyo, but apart from that, I haven't done any traveling since I got here. The only other long, extensive vacation I've had was Chuseok, which was 10 days into me working, so I had no money. So this is the first time that I've had a long vacation that I've actually been able to spend money. And then these last few months I've been saving for this vacation. So obviously I'm doing overtime right now, so we'll get a wee bit extra pay in February. So I'm going to try and book a couple of weekend trips, whether they be like staycations up to Seoul. I really want to go to Taiwan. Flights from Daegu are super cheap. So I think in February or maybe March I'm going to head over to down to Taiwan. Yeah, but I think this year I really want to just take as many little trips to myself as possible, and I'm just so excited. I really kind of got myself back on my feet in terms of like finances at home. So now that I've kind of started to clear my feet and this big vacation is going to be over, I can finally start to enjoy one of the main reasons I came to live here, which was to travel. So yeah, I'm going to be vlogging the whole trip to Thailand. I can't wait. But between this week and next Friday, I will have a video on expenses on living in South Korea. And that's it. I just wanted to rant for 12 minutes. I'm sorry, and thank you if you stayed till the end. I just got my 160th subscriber today, which I know it's not a lot for a lot of people, but for me, just want to say thank you. So thank you. If you're not already subscribed, I would really appreciate it if you did subscribe. Every single person that does it, it like gives me a little bit more encouragement to do this, because I still find it very embarrassing. One of my friends actually brought it up to me last week, and I don't know. I know I do it and I upload the videos and I put them out there, but I still find it really embarrassing. But thanks for anybody that actually takes the time to watch them. I really do appreciate it. So that's it. I'll see you in Thailand. Oh no, I won't. I'll tell you a lie. I'll see you next week, probably sitting right here with a list of expenses. And then next week I'll see you in Thailand, where the background will be much more aesthetically pleasing than this. Thanks for watching. Bye.